welcome. This is the energy of today, October 29th. I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is the energy of today, October 29th? What does the viewer need to see and hear? Let's see here. So the first one that came out is the Queen, which is beautiful because this is about prosperity, feeling grounded, really staying determined into what you're trying to manifest for yourself, or starting over on a bright path. And really being meticulous with the spider at this time. Just be very patient with anything, especially if you're signing documents or anything like that. Just have them read over by someone who can understand them. And then Minstrel, just really letting your voice be heard. Whatever your dreams are, following them. And then the Oracle, really seek wisdom. And you could get that kind of wisdom from elders, or if you need some kind of advice from something. And then the Maiden, so new relationships are blossoming, and which is beautiful. I love that. And then you're destined to succeed, whatever you're doing here. With the Oracle, I feel like maybe this might be speaking about some kind of legal term, or legal case, or I get a really strange pull to that card today, as far as you really being careful when you sign any kind of documents. Maybe, for some of you, you could be going through some kind of legal case, whether it's family, whether it's law, could be divorce, anything like that. So just be careful. But I do feel like some new relationship is coming in for you guys, okay? So let's see what's going on. I hope you're doing well today. What is the Queen, which is the best energy you could ever start with? That's awesome. It's like your positivity is on the up and up today. So you got the Tower, and the reason this is happening is perhaps because you are ending something. With the Tower, it's like you've completed some kind of level, and now you advanced. You've advanced in a way that it's bringing love and prosperity into your life. This is the energy of just having a true prosperity and love around you. And this is also, I feel that it could be maybe a relationship that was maybe you were stuck in, or just something. If it's not a relationship, it could be like a dead-end job, or and I feel like some kind of you guys are in some kind of judicial case, or waiting for something to change, something you've been fighting for, or perhaps having the nerve to go through and put a stop to it so that you can start something new. The Tower is not a negative card. It's a card of releasing so that you can get new things coming in for you. What is the Tower? Okay, so you're letting go of some sort of sadness. It's like you're done. Grieving. This is like I get a pull and a tug, like you've been battling. And I do truly believe that you're done. Whether other people or situations, or your work or family, or even your love interest is just been pulling at you. I feel that you've been in some kind of depressive state mentally, maybe isolated yourself, and could not really focus about things that you're being offered, because you're really stuck thinking about things that either cause you a lot of pain, or perhaps maybe something you need to release as far as causing somebody pain. But with the Tower, I feel you releasing any kind of sadness or depression, or any kind of negativity that you've been going through. And then the ones that flew out are the Star card, which is speaking about having that kind of rebirth, and there's a connection, feeling emotion, coming back to life. There's so much life in that card. So then you got the Nine of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. So what this is telling me, I'm sorry, because they did fly out for the Tower. This is really where I feel like this King of Pentacles is on the move. Maybe finally is letting go of some kind of mental blockage, some kind of depression, something like that. This is a person in your life that, maybe you haven't, heard of from in a long time. I feel that this person could have been struggling either financially, either maybe stuck in a relationship that they couldn't get out of, or I just feel like this person has just been stuck in a place where, there's been a lot of worry and a lot of stress, but things are starting to grow now. I feel that there's clarity here with the Knight of Swords. This person is taking action, and I definitely feel like their words can cut now. Maybe this is the kind of person, and this could be you, where you've taken a lot in, and you like withheld from voicing things, but now with the Knight of Swords and the King of Pentacles, it's like you've gotten some kind of strength, and you're charging either out of something because you put an end to something with the Tower. And my throat chakra is acting up, so it's like you're bolting out. You're just racing out of something, and it's like your words are fierce at this point, because you've held back for so long that now I feel that you've healed from something with the Star, and you're feeling emotion, and you're coming to life, whereas before you could have been stuck in a dormant place, not being able to move, feeling stuck, depressed. This could be somebody who's done this to you in your environment, whether it's a a bad coworker, a bad boss, a bad wife, a bad husband, a bad mother or father, something like that, okay, that has really oppressed you, and now you're moving on from it. With the Star, it's like you're coming back to life, and this is a wish fulfillment. This is something that you have been planting seeds for, and growing yourself into a strong foundation, where it's like now you're starting to grow, and perhaps maybe your seeds they were planted, but they weren't harvesting. They weren't growing, and so now it's like they're coming back to life. Whatever you're trying to work, as far as with Three of Pentacles, it definitely could be work where you're growing a strong foundation. Almost, I get a sense of freedom in a direction that you can go for your own and have growth, and you're leaving this kind of Nine of Swords where, oh my gosh, I don't think I could do it, or maybe just not sleeping, not eating, depressive. I feel like somebody was depressed here, and they're coming out of it, okay? And it could be a very like a feeling of being held back, but now all of a sudden finding some strength to charge forward. And perhaps maybe if this is somebody that you know, or perhaps this is happening to you, you could be going through some kind of legal case, trying to battle yourself out of a sticky situation, whether this is a partnership, a business partnership that you got into and you thought it was good, it somehow turned bad. And I mean, it had your name all over it. So in a sense, it caused a lot of fear and a lot of worry, because I do feel there's fear and worry with work. You might have had to get some kind of advice to get yourself out of it. Some kind of lawyer, some kind of, I see lawyer, okay? So I want to know, what is the Spider? Because it says be meticulous and patient. And so the Empress, you're trying to grow something. You're trying to build some kind of like a nest egg, or maybe a happy home, or it's almost like you've been waiting for this. You're waiting for this to open up. Something prosperous. With the Empress, it's something that's full of growth. This could be, speaking about perhaps, starting your family with the Empress, becoming pregnant, starting a family, maybe having a lot of pressure if you couldn't maybe conceive. For some of you, I do feel like this is going to happen for you, where you can conceive, and something's going to open up for you with the Seven of Cups, okay? For some of you, it's really focusing and paying attention to where you're going to put whatever you're going to pick, whatever you're going to, what your next move is. It's like they're telling you, be very meticulous and take a minute and really think about it, and make a good choice. Like, this is making a good choice, really looking at it and saying, okay. And see, there's a heart here. So I mean, for some of you, this is driven by love. This is making a good choice, maybe a good choice in a woman, a good choice in a man, someone who is healing for you. Maybe this is something you want to go to, because I see with the King of Pentacles and the the Knight of Swords, you're just sort of rushing. You're rushing to either someone or a situation, or it could be a move for you guys, something like that, okay? But I want to know what is opening up with the Seven of Cups? What's opening up? Because I feel like something is opening up and you have the opportunity to choose a different direction and to choose a different path. So this is the Six of Cups. So you want to return. You want to return to either a person, a place, a thing, a happier time. I feel that there's red here. There's love and it's growing. I feel like it's growing. What is the Six of Cups? I want to know, what is this return to? Return to happiness, return to a happier state of mind, I'm hearing. You know, if you've been sick and been depressed or something that just held you back, it's like you're cutting that out. What is the Six of Cups, please? Six of Cups. What does this mean for the viewer? Okay, so you have the, let's see, the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so this is getting some kind of balance. This is getting bringing yourself into a happier place. If this is a work situation, then you're going to perhaps choose something that you love doing, maybe getting some kind of offer to return to an old employment, a job that made you happy. This could be you getting some kind of balance, getting recognized, and it's like giving and taking, and receiving and giving at the same kind of level. It's like having balance in your life, okay? So Six of Cups, it's like you want to return to some kind of balance. It could be a person. Oh my goodness, I just saw the Lover's card. So choosing the person you love, you want to choose who you want to love. Maybe having balanced yourself out so you can return to your loved one, because this is the Lover's card and this is definitely choosing a lover. So maybe you've had to choose between lovers and now you're headed in the right direction. I feel with the Five of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles, it's time for you to have success and for you to get that happiness. I feel that maybe you've been with someone who's been very dark, someone who's kept you blinded, someone who's giving you a lot of conflict, internal conflict, where you just didn't feel whole and you just didn't feel like you could do anything. There was no growth there, and that's where with the Three of Coins, I definitely feel like something was planted there, but it wasn't growing. And I feel like now it's starting to grow, because I feel that you have come to an understanding of what works with you, or who works with you well and what doesn't, or who doesn't. Okay, it's like you're having a new beginning with the Ten of Pentacles. You got a new chance at love and a happiness, and this is what you're being drawn to. This is definitely manifesting. This is definitely opening up your heart chakra, feeling love instead of staying in a dark place, being pinned down by somebody, really. But it's time for success. I think this is an option. This is a choice for you. I feel that you could have stayed in a negative place longer, because I feel that it's almost like you might have had fear to go forward, but I feel like that time is past for you. I definitely do feel, and I feel like you're rushing out of a certain situation that was a stagnant one. Okay, so maybe right now it's time to really be meticulous and plan your escape from whatever has been holding you back from growth, okay? I want to know, what is the minstrel? So you might have found your voice. Maybe you're singing. I feel like even with this Knight of Swords, you could see the sword going through his throat. It's like, oh my God, words are cutting. They're cutting, and I feel like you've held on to those words, but now you're coming back and you're finding your voice to say things and not be like a doormat, okay? So the minstrel is the Queen of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. And in this one, it's like with the Seven of Pentacles, you've been waiting for something, and now you're going to be able to perhaps get what you've been wanting, okay? you can bring this towards you now. I feel like you have love for someone, and for some time you've kept a distance from this person, but now it's like you can bring them in with the Seven of Pentacles. Your your crop is finally harvested, and you can pluck from it and bring it to you. So definitely I do feel this is and my throat is really itchy and sort of scratchy. I feel like whoever I'm reaching, it's like they're learning to use their voice, and a little squeaky and a little vulnerable kind of feeling. Okay. So what is the oracle? This is seek wisdom and guidance from elders. So the devil maybe seeking some kind of advice to get away from some kind of codependency, drug abuse, depression, sadness, anything, even a codependent person that latched onto you with the Five of Swords. I do feel like that happened. It's like really maybe like some kind of counselor or something like that. With the Five of Wands, this is really seeking advice, perhaps from outside people. Outside people, I mean like outside of your marriage, outside of your family. And I definitely do feel with the Five of Wands and the Devil, please, is this a person or just level-headedness that they're getting? Five of Wands could be where you're not going to be resistant anymore. You're not going to listen to other people. And what is going on here is you're doing internal stuff. You're cutting BS internally. You're seeking advice on the inside. Perhaps, yesterday was your ancestors. Maybe this is your ancestors really taking a pull at you, guiding you in the right direction. Okay, but you're cutting some BS out, and it's by choice. It's the Two of Swords and the Hermit. So you're really having inner guidance and clarity. It's spirit. It's definitely spirit that's allowing you see, and there goes that throat chakra again. So it's allowing you to move and give you a voice and cut BS out. You're cutting some BS out, I'm telling you, and it's by choice. Maybe you're seeing the light now. Maybe you were so inflicted by drugs or alcohol that you couldn't see things. Okay, they said you could see things, but you just were ignoring them. And for some of you, I feel that there was a heavy either drug use or alcohol use to mask. If that makes sense for some of you, I feel that some of you are breaking free from masking yourself with a drug or alcohol or something like that. You're cutting the BS and you're going to take your voice back and your passion. Seriously, this is powerful. I love it. Okay, what is Maiden? New relationship blossoms. And I do feel with the Six of Cups and the Lovers, you're deciding to go to someone you love. And I feel you already know this person. And it is a new relationship. Maybe you met somebody and you couldn't start a relationship. But I feel that just in that meeting, there was such an attraction and connection with the Empress, the Lovers. I feel that, oh my God, it was such an attraction for you, but you couldn't start something. Maybe one of you was attached to someone else, okay? And so it would be a new relationship. Maybe you never had the time to blossom together, but there was such an attraction there for both of you that now it's going to start to grow and blossom for you. And so this is the Nine of Swords. So I want to know... Oh, I'm sorry, Six of Swords. I always get these mixed up because they're upside down and sideways. So this is the Six of Swords. I was like, I thought I had the Nine of Swords already, and I do. It's out here. So I want to know, this is the Six of Swords is you moving out of some kind of conflict, some kind of dead-end job, some kind of dead-end house, a house where there's a lot of fighting, a lot of manipulation, a lot of not a healthy home, okay? You're leaving a unhealthy home, I'm sorry. And this is you taking yourself out of some kind of conflict and moving forward, finding some kind of emotion and feeling and some kind of light to get yourself out of it. Okay, that's why the Two of Swords is here. You're cutting it out and you're moving away, and you could be moving towards a better relationship. Okay, what is the Six of Swords? Where are they moving to, and to whom? To whom are they moving to? To whom, please? Oh, Six of Swords. What are they moving to? Okay, so you have the Chariot, and I do feel like this is definitely taking charge of your life and moving forward in the direction of what is going to make you balanced and really have some kind of victory and success. Okay, and then you got the Ten of Swords. So you're ending some kind of stagnant situation for yourself. You're letting go of any kind of swords that were pinning you down, okay? And then the Three of Wands, you're not waiting in vain. If you're waiting for somebody to come back to you into your life and give you a chance, this card, Three of Wands, is full of love. It's telling you you're not waiting in vain. It's still coming to you. You're going to have that new beginning with someone who's held back from you, okay? And then the Ace of Cups. So yes, it's like you're moving towards love, a new beginning. You're really trying to move yourself to a new beginning, and you believe in yourself at this time, whether this is your lover, your counterpart, your estranged lover, whatever. It's like now they have the strength to do it. They've gone through some kind of mending cycle, and I have to say this is very twin flame, because I do feel like, maybe it was like a chance meeting. I don't feel that you've been together with this person. As far as a long relationship, it could have been something very minute, but in that minute time, it just sort of just hit you like bricks. It hit both people like bricks. I'm feeling, okay. What is the talisman? And this is telling you are destined to succeed in this. I feel it's a relationship. I feel for some of you it's a move. For some of you it's like moving into a new job, a career that really gives you equality, and this is choosing to cut out BS as far as from a job that it was a dead end, okay, for some of you. But I think for the majority of you, this is love. This is coming home. I feel coming home, okay? And this is destined. You are destined to succeed. This is your destiny with this person. This is why I'm saying it's twin flame. So King of Cups, he's coming home. He or she, because we're all masculine, feminine, but someone's waiting to just soak it up and just just show this emotion and this love. King of Cups, please. King of Cups and destined to succeed. So you got the Judgment. You have a second chance. See, it's someone you know. This is rising from the ashes. This is balancing out something, releasing codependencies, releasing negativities, anything like that. Like I said, it's like someone's healed from something very difficult. And you had a second chance with them with the Judgment card, which is awesome. And then the other one is the Nine of Cups. You're getting your wishes fulfilled. I'm so happy. Like, it's so happy for you. You're getting that this maybe maybe you've never had somebody who just showers you with love and emotion, and it's like this is the relationship. Like with the Empress, it's like this is the relationship of a lifetime. You don't have to really work at it. It's very easy. There's comfort here. I feel like comfort. I feel like almost like oh geez, like you don't have to say too many words, because the emotions and the feelings are just there, because it's divinely guided, and because it is your twin. I feel like there's just such a connection that you could definitely just sit with that person and not say a word. And there's the Four of Wands at the bottom. So this is a new partnership, something new is blossoming for you that gives you stability and strength. And then you got the Three of Cups. So reuniting, really. I do feel this is a reuniting for somebody. It's beautiful. My goodness, I love it. Got chills, guys. Got chills. Okay, how can I conclude this energy for the day? And whoever this is, this person wasn't able to speak. I mean, my throat chakra was just going crazy. They weren't able to speak before, okay? And now it's like, oh my God, they're probably gonna tell them, can you just shut up? Just kidding. It's like they're gonna just be overflowing. So you got, I'm telling you, there's a lot of words coming in. Ace of Swords, that's a new beginning. This is telling you, expressing, seeing clarity, moving on that clarity. And there's that Two of Cups. I knew it. This is definitely your love. And the Four of Wands is depicting that new partnership, that new commitment, really going out of a stagnant situation. So perhaps maybe you haven't spoken to this person in such a long time, but they've had to wait this long to cleanse themselves, to clear their energy, to be able to come back and give you what they needed. And so they've walked away. And what have they walked away from? Some kind of really a lot of stressful kind of, maybe some kind of person that held them back from any kind of options. So I feel like this King of Cups is moving away from a Queen of Swords, and they're taking action. They're letting go the burdens of someone who's really held them back from growth. Okay. Very beautiful, guys. Oh my goodness gracious. One more question, please. What are these souls telling to each other? What are they're telling each other? What are these souls telling each other? Okay, so your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. So this person is finding courage, really finding courage to do this and find their voice, okay? And then take that leap of faith into the unknown. So this is an uncharted territory, and it could be a little scary, but I feel like they're done with their fear. I definitely do feel like this person has done a transformation, and they're ready to take that leap. I feel like they're not going to really stop. I think they're going to keep going forward. And then the last one is, all you need is to believe in yourself. So really believe what you're trying to manifest, okay? Because you did get the Queen in the very first, and so this is telling you have a lot of love and prosperity coming in. So there you go, guys. I do hope you like this reading. Please have a great day.